doing a Lady Gaga The Countess Inspired makeup look. If you guys want to see how I achieved this whole face, just keep on watching.
Alright, so I'm going to start with the Milk Blur Stick just to even out my pores and make sure that my foundation is going to look really nice, because when you're dead, apparently you're supposed to have really nice skin. So yeah, and I like this because it doesn't break me out and it's a really nice primer. Then I'm going to go in with an old spoolie and some concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'm going to use this to block out my brows or faux bleach them, however you want to do this. I've seen a lot of different things, but I think this looks the most accurate. Yeah, and don't forget to set this with powder, because if you don't, it's kind of going to go everywhere. Next, I'm going to use my Match Co foundation just to even out my skin tone. Like I said, vampires or undead or whatever you are, you're supposed to have really nice skin. So I'm going to use this to even out everything and make sure that my complexion is nice. Match Co is an app that you can download to custom match a foundation. Mine came out a little bit too late for me, but in this instance it works. If you set it and use bronzer, it's really not an issue, but yeah, I actually do enjoy the foundation and use it, so yeah. Next, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. This is super full coverage and I actually really like it. I'm going to be using it to kind of highlight Lady Gaga's facial features onto my face, like I'm doing right now. Her nose is a bit thicker than mine, so I'm going to use it to kind of create the illusion. Also, her forehead and chin are very rounded off, and she has a very prominent jawline, so I'm also going to be contouring that in as well. Then I'm going to be taking a Real Technique sponge to blend this out. Alright, and then I'm going to take some more of that NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. This has more of a white cast on my skin, so I'm going to use this to further highlight some areas of my face that I feel like need it. And again, I'm just going to blend that out with a Real Technique sponge. Then I'm going to go in with an eyeshadow primer. This is the Photo Focus from Wet n Wild. I find that this keeps my eyelids less greasy throughout the day, and it really keeps my eyeshadow on, and it's like $6, so really nice primer, probably one of my favorites, better than the NYX one, so definitely recommend. Then I'm going to be setting everything with powder. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It powder. I like this because it's easily blended on top of. I find with some other powders, if you try blending powders and bronzers and eyeshadows, it doesn't really blend that well, but I really like this powder. The only thing is, if you have really dry skin, this probably isn't going to be the best for you, because this does tend to dry out my skin a little bit, but that's not really a problem because I do have oily skin, so it kind of balances everything out. And I'm just going to be setting and baking with this powder, making sure that I set everything so that it doesn't move. Amazing. Then I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush to just kick off all of that powder and make sure that everything got evenly set. Alright, now I'm going to be taking this large, dense fan brush in the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and I'm just going to be contouring with this. It's more of a warm tone, but they did use a lot of warm tones in Gaga's looks, so that's why I chose to use this. I'm going to be contouring my cheekbones to look more full, just like hers, and I'm also going to be contouring my forehead to look more round, like hers did in the show. Then I'm going to be taking a blush by Tarte in Party. She doesn't really wear blush, but it was a nice touch, so. And I'm also going to be highlighting with Tarte in Exposed Highlighter. This is a fairly new product, but it is very blinding and I do like it. Then I'm going to be taking a small brush, Real Techniques, and I'm going to be contouring my nose. Like I said earlier, Lady Gaga has a very wide nose, and I don't, so I'm going to be trying to cheat the look of a wider nose by contouring outside of my nose bridge, I guess, as well as contouring the tip of my nose because she has a very slim point and a large bridge, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to be taking this blending brush from Skoll, I think it is. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going to be blending that out so it doesn't look as harsh. Nose contours are always going to look harsh when you're doing makeup like that, but yeah. I'm going to be taking the Beauty Killer palette. I'm going to use the shade Courtney, and I'm going to start sketching out a crease. Lady Gaga has very high, open, almond-shaped eyes, I guess. I don't know what the word is, but she has very big eyelids, and I don't, so I'm going to be trying to cheat that a little bit and going to my drag roots to cheat a crease. She also wings her eyeshadow out very much in the show, so I'm going to be doing that as well to create an elongated cat eye later on. I'm going to be deepening up that crease with the Naked Heat palette and the two shades that I just showed you. I can't remember their names, sorry, but that is the palette that I'm using, and I'm just going to be deepening up that crease. I'm also going to be creating a little bit more of a cat eye on the bottom of my eyelid, and just to elongate the effect of Lady Gaga's eye without using too much eyeliner later on. Then I'm going to be blending that out with the same blending brush that I used on my nose. No product on it, just the blending brush, so that I get a nice finish. Then I'm going to go back in with the Androgyny palette and take the shade Dominatrix and really carve out where I want my crease. This is a dark brown color, and I've noticed that Gaga's looks are very brown in American Horror Story. She doesn't really add much color to her looks, so this color palette I found was perfect for this look. Okay, now I'm going to be taking a Bare Minerals concealer brush, and I'm going to be cutting out the crease that I just made to help further sell the illusion of a crease. I like this brush because it's very easy to cut and define things. I like it for creases and right under the eyebrows. I find that it really helps make things pop, I guess. You'll see what I mean. Okay, now I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D liner in Trooper, and I'm going to be creating a very elongated wing with this. Lady Gaga's makeup is very long and drawn out towards the ends, so that's what I'm going to be trying to go for. I have very hooded eyes, so this eyeliner trick that I'm doing right now helps me to sell a cat eye, if you will, and I'm going to be making a separate tutorial on that as well, so stay tuned. Now I'm going to be taking the Beauty Killer palette again and going in with Rainbow, Black Rainbow I think it is, and I'm going to be smudging out this line because she doesn't really have definite lines in her makeup. Everything is very soft and blended, so I wanted to blend this line out. I'm going to be smoking that into the crease as well to help further sell the crease. And I really love how you can't see what I'm doing. Great camera angle, Dakota. Alright, then I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Molten Eyeshadow in Rose Gold. And Lady Gaga's lids were very glossy in the show. That was really cute. So this is going to help sell the illusion of glossy lids without actually having to put gloss on them, because I don't want my eyes to get ruined in 10 minutes because I have to film the rest of this video. So yeah, I really like this because it reminds me of a highlighter, like a liquid highlighter, but for your eyes. It's really, really pretty. Really, really shiny too. I'm going to be using the new Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, I think. The Better Than Sex ripoff. I actually really like this better than the Better Than Sex mascara, actually. Then I'm going to be taking that same eyeliner and making a beauty mark and filling in my lips with the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner. I actually really like this product. One of my favorite lip liners, actually, and it was only $3. I'm going to be filling that in with a Ulta lipstick. And here I am, filling my oats.
I just put my wig on and my dress and my accessories. I don't think I look exactly like her, but I think I resemble her. Something that could be her. You know what I mean? I don't know. Leave your opinions down below. If you like this video, like this video. If you want to see more of me, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, I'll see you later.
Back rolls. All right.